Hey everyone, welcome to Teachers Love Edu PD Live webinars for teachers only. And thanks everyone who have already actually joined us because I can see the chat is crowded. I'm so excited to see Michael here and David and Olga. And sorry for this connection. I'm not sure if you can hear me right now, but sorry for that again. Okay, anyway, I see that we've got some sort of delay, but I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, so please keep sharing from which part of the world you're tuning from. What is your role in education? Today, I'm having an incredible person with a capital letter. It's Erika, and I can't wait to invite her. And before we dive in, I just want to announce the title for our incredible live PD today. It's about green screen and creative media for all with amazing Erika Sandström. So I'm inviting Erika right now. Erika, hello. Oh, I can hear you. Please unmute yourself. Yay. Yeah, I can hear you. The
Wait,
mic.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey, okay,
Yes,
sorry
you're
about that.
here.
So how many lives do you have to do before you find the mute button for the 100th? It's so funny when you go live, you forget how to plug your computer in and everything. It's amazing.
I can say because and whenever we've got anything like delays,
Yeah.
troubles with the connection. So I'm like, oh my God. And every time I do that, why am I keep doing this? But anyway, Erika, you're incredible. I'm super excited
Oh,
to today you're sharing. And I was dreaming and my fingers were crossed like this that you're going to be one day you're gonna be a guest speaker on Teachers Live Video. And you're here. So
it's so funny because I've been wanting to be on your show forever too. And yay. And my favorite
you're
part is when
incredible.
I got to meet you before the show. We discussed it. It was just how long were we on? Forever. You're just you're somebody that it's like instant BFF. I love this girl. You're such a gem. You're such
I just can I say what I've shared before we were like live. So that you are number one to me, the one and only when we talk about green screen. It's not a big secret that we've got green screen these days, but you're like the first person from whom I heard this and I've seen this and still I'm like, how is she doing this with the dinosaurs, and all of your creative ideas for media as the title is like this. So I can't wait when you start and you're sharing your journey. And please give yourself a brief self introduction. Today we're sharing with Wakelet Resource Collection, and you can find all of the titles and amazing like you've got prizes. You were nominated. You won. You've got so many things to share. You're wearing so many hats. So just please introduce yourself with the words that you want to represent yourself, so our viewers they can know more about you.
well,
You.
it's hard to introduce yourself because I've been so flattered lately and humbled by a lot of the awards and things like that. And it's just funny because I'm just doing something that I love that makes me giggle
That's
nonstop.
perfect.
And I'm just so grateful. But my name is Erika Sandström. If you, uh, yeah, didn't see that. I'm known as Green Screen Gal. I was dubbed that by a digital learning coach friend of mine because I was just obsessed with the green screen and to a point where it wasn't normal.
Eric, I just want to start with the top that you're at Tech K-12 magazine top 30.
Yes,
And I've seen that news.
yes,
You're Wikipedia ambassador. You're a Wakelet ambassador. Ew, I love
oh, you were
Wakelet
supposed to
so
be. Yeah,
much.
I'm a ambassador. I'm a ambassador for Wakelet, for WeVideo, for Do Wake.
Genuinely.
Gene Lee, I love Gene Lee, and I was
Ambassador
on the
for
cover
Canva.
I was on the cover of EdTech magazine. I don't have it near me right now, but that was the fun one. I was jumping on a green screen. I'll have to find that picture. But I am actually a digital learning coach, but also I'm a full-time teacher, and as a course
Digital media teacher. Because there was a question on Instagram. So what are you teaching? So and here we go.
I am teaching something I created called digital media. It's something that you see a lot in high schools, but I teach middle school because I don't think that it's ever too early to find your passions and think about your career and your future. And it's I use the college Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. It's where Pharrell went, and it's this college that has something called real world education or real world media. And so I always ask the kids, I'm like, how many of you like to game? And they're like, we all say yes to that. How many of you love design and art? How many of you love movies and
Yeah.
TV and want to know how they do it. So it's all of these 4-year degrees and master's degrees in
Wow.
all kinds of media, including game art, game, not just game art, but you know, coding the game. You can get a 4-year degree in just
Wow.
coding games. And it just kind of, I said, you know what, we need this in the middle school. And then it just kind of morphed into this thing where I teach music production, video production, lots of green screen, of course, and so on. And it's just so much fun, and the kids love it. So yeah.
Absolutely. I love you. I can say that for sure. And I just want to say hi to everyone again who joined us. Thank you so much. I can see that from Virginia Beach. Hi. And from Croatia,
Yeah,
Anita,
beautiful.
Alianka. Hi. Erika is a blast. I'm sending you again. Yeah, David, you're here. I'm so happy. And yay.
Oh, David,
So
I love him. Hashtag crazy PLN,
we
great
were
people.
chatting about you, how amazing you are.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
feel the same way about both of you. So
Hello, Ola. So, and
yeah.
Jessica, that's incredible. So I'm going to scroll down the chat very soon. And just at the very beginning, Erica, can I ask you the question? Like my favorite one. I can help myself about what inclusive education and what does it mean to you, like from
I
your
love that you
personal
asked.
perspective.
No, I love that you ask that and that you focus on that because it's so important. And when I think of the word inclusion, I think of sense of belonging. And
Mm.
right, I know, right? And it's actually
Yes.
our district's my superintendent Josh Vidala, great man. He came up with for the theme of the district for sense of belonging. And there's a quote I pulled up here that I used, and I have a new session I call Sense of Belonging, and it's feeling of being valued, accepted, included in a group, community, or organization where individuals can authentically express themselves and thrive. And to me, in my classroom, you know, just because there's a green screen doesn't mean everybody's the actor or in front of
Yeah.
it. It's the people behind it are just as important. And when I share that with educators, I said, you know, there's lots of ways to grade these kids and their participation. So if everybody was an extrovert like me, the world would be in big trouble, right? So we need we need those introverts and those creatives. You know, someone might be great with equipment. I have this boy Sam who just he's really tall, so he's very proud of himself that he can always hang up the props and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he's our prop manager, and then you know, and so on. But also beyond the green screen is just you know finding your commonalities because we all have commonalities, but celebrating your differences so you can have
Ooh.
a sense of belonging where everybody their strengths are are there to shine, but also the things that they don't shine in, they know others know where they can help and fill in the gaps. And
Support. Wow.
I hope that's a good answer, but that's
That's
what it makes me think of. Yeah.
that's incredible. That's
Love Tampa.
you're amazing. The funniest hello session I've shared in the stories I had with you. Like, oh my god. Um, so I just want to mention one thing before you start sharing this your screen and presentation, whatever you would like to share. So that's we're going live on LinkedIn and Facebook. If you're watching us there, just hit the YouTube link and join us on YouTube. It's more fun and more interactive here. And please don't forget to and don't hesitate to ask your questions. Drop them in the Q&A box. So Eric is an expert, like the best person, like creative ideas. And I'm sharing with the Wake Culture Shows collection. You can find all of these socials of Erica, so you can give her a follow on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook. She's like everywhere, like many of us did this, and it's perfect for
Oh, I just want to
us.
hang out with you every day. You make me feel so great. Thank you. No,
Okay.
yeah.
You're amazing. Yeah, don't forget to grab your highlights to share them and your highlights, your wows, your house from the session because you're going to be inspired for sure. Erica's amazing soul, heart, and just a person that's with the capital letter again. So just don't forget to tag Erica Green Screen Gal and myself, and don't forget to use me as well. So the hashtag Teachers Love It. So it's going to be fantastic to see your highlights on socials like Twitter again. Yeah, you know this stuff. So just keep sharing, and it's going to be amazing. Don't forget to hit the like button here so we can spread. I was thinking before, like 2 years ago, we had at least 40 likes on YouTube. What happened to teachers? Eric, is it about COVID? They're so tired. What has happened? Like 10 or 12 likes these days. It's incredible. Like, why? People, smash the like button.
Uh, I they always say it's time of day, but honestly, I think in the last few years, everybody's kind of taken a step back
Yeah.
and been, I'm trying to myself too. It's hard because it's exciting to be among the people you love and support them, but teachers are tired. They needed to take a break and a step back, but I think it's coming back. Yeah, definitely like this woman. I mean, you need to be in everybody's universe. You're a beautiful soul and super creative. You always shine you shine all
You're
but
come on, I'm blushing. It's hot, and then you make me again blushing
I
even
was
more.
actually I'm watching your posts to promote this, and I'm like, I'm dancing to them. I
Sorry.
keep rewatching them, and you're just really, really talented. I would love to collab with you because I feel like we could make some really fun.
Anytime, I'm here. And I just switched to mindfulness again. You see that what I've done. And there's a comment from David. So Erica also has some great mindfulness content to check out. And that's what I meant by saying that teachers are tired, so we are exhausted. But let's keep, we need to keep this rolling. Just find your powers, find your strength, support each other, be your best version of self. So just let's move forward. It's not the end of the era, right? So
Well, yeah, and I am actually more known for taking not just the green screen, but creative media into mindfulness, and I think that's where a lot of the awards and the cover of the magazine came from my breathing bubbles, which I'll share a little later. But um, it's for every time I do a mindfulness session, which I've done a lot on Wakelet and with Mizba. We have a whole series.
yeah, my favorite. I haven't missed any sessions of yours,
Oh,
during Wakelet Community Weeks. These are my favorites, like, for
well,
sure.
it's kind of funny that I'm sharing this stuff because
Yeah.
anybody knows me personally. I have ADHD. I'm very proud of it. It's a gift, I think, for
Yes.
creativity. But people kind of laugh. They're like, Erica's teaching mindfulness because I'm very hyper. I'm very, my energy. I have my own emotional roller coaster, just like everybody else. But mindfulness saved me. And what I mean is just
Yes.
being able to bring myself back to the present moment when that, and I can feel a little anxious right now. I'm going to take a breath. Using your breath to bring yourself back to the present moment, because guess what, folks? My favorite quote, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf.
Oh, I love this
And
one.
the waves are going to come every day. And they could be someone cutting you off in traffic to big stuff. But recognizing that, anxiety means you're living in the future, the what ifs, and when you're depressed or shame, guilt, regret, you're living in the past. And we do that all day long. But
Overthinking.
yeah, and all I do is when I'm doing that, I name the emotion, go, oh man, I'm a little anxious. Okay. And I'll either do a breathing bubble or I'll just turn on some binaural beats or I'll just take a walk or whatever works for you, just to remember the present moment or using your five senses. That's the best way. Just, all right, what do I see right now? I'm not going to say smell because my house needs to be clean. But what do you, but anyway, that's, I think that's the easiest message. And that's what a lot of our green screen and creative media is about. Is I have the kids create things to teach everybody else. They don't realize they're healing themselves. They just are so excited. Oh, I'm going to teach everyone how to
Yeah.
breathe with a glitter jar or this and that. So yeah, I'll show it to you.
I just love these comments from Michael. It's superpower for sure.
Yes.
And I think the best psychologists in the world, they all have traumas. They're not just perfect, because if you're perfect, you have never been like suffering for anything from anything. You can't, get the empathy level, like enough level to understand, to connect to a person like who's sharing, for
Yeah.
example.
You have
You
to give
see?
yourself a break.
So
Everyone's so hard on themselves and hard on other people. It's like, so just, I do something as simple as, and I tell my students this, if you see Miss Sandstrom getting grumpy or irritated, show me a cat gif. Any gif with a cat in it doing whatever, because they're
yes.
hilarious. And it just brings me back. And we will constantly come up with things like that to what can bring you back in this moment. And a lot of times it's a picture of your pet or your breathing bubble or, okay, you're going to go run around run around the school 3 times because sometimes it depends on take a
Yes,
job.
that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
And there's a comment from David. We have talked with you about this. So she's an inspiration for many in the K-12 space, and I was so happy to meet her at EC
Yay!
2022. Erika had just shared, about this, that she met you at EC 2022.
Yes, I
So
did, Dave. I can't wait to see
I
you
feel
again.
jealous. Okay. So, and I just want to say that that I love this application, and Eric is a great expert.
You're
Yeah,
here.
they have joined for you. Yes. Hi, friends.
I
Hi, thanks
Yeah,
for joining.
that's a
And
company I love. I could play with that
yes.
app all day. I'm doing it right now. The app. For example, here I am now. I'm on my spaceship. Woohoo!
Can you
And
see this? Oh my
and then
God, that's my favorite
an
part.
80s
Like,
reference of Carolyn. You're
we have
my
started
friend.
our hello session with this one, and oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful platform for getting super creative, being inside your presentations, and I could go on and on and on about it. This is one of my favorites. I always start here and I turn myself black and white and say, before green screen, this was my classroom. Because you can do all kinds of things in here. I didn't plan on showing you this soon, but just
Oops.
oops, that didn't work.
Sorry, it's my fault.
No, 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 it's my
Yeah.
lighting. It's my lighting. I have terrible lighting today. It's always hard at home. But yeah, I love the app and the fact that they created this app to so people can say it while they're eating food. So it's
Yeah,
a story. Like,
it's fun. So much
mhm.
fun.
Yeah, really fun. They're great people too. So I'm glad they're here.
Yeah. So I like already what you shared. Actually, I just want to say hi to Monica, and she's amazing again. So we met at EST 2023. She's one of my hidden gems. Oh my gosh, I've lost in the chat. I'm so sorry. Yay, yay, yay! I have discovered Monica. Hi, from Florida. Yay. So, I just want to say that, Eric, if you would love to start sharing your beautiful presentation or anything that you would love to share, because you've already shared with some magic, and by using with one app only, it's incredible.
Well, yeah, the app is actually online now too, the online version. And then if Jess is here from just speak up in the chat and tell them about it because it's a great resource. My students actually use it to film now. We'll just turn it on and do a lot of our filming right in there, which is great if you don't have a green screen. I mean, you can use it with or without a green screen.
Uh,
Okay, so go
we,
ahead.
we don't need to use any green screens
No, no,
to make
you
this,
can
to
do it.
have this.
Yes, to have this.
Wow.
And I know. I know. So it's different. It depends on what we're doing. I like to film on green and use green screen chroma key because it's awesome. But this is a wonderful tool to have, especially for someone who you have a green screen there. You could have a lot of fun with this because it works better with a green
Yes.
screen. But it does work.
But it worked really well. So I
Yeah.
loved it.
Well, what I
Love
was
to post. Agree.
oh well today it's so funny. I sometimes I have the green screen up, sometimes I don't. I like to have it up because it does work better for anything. I mean, everyone's doing remove background right now, remove video background. They're wonderful, don't get me wrong. And like Adobe just came out with it too. But
Yeah.
the chroma key still works the best. And there's also something about being on a green screen that is a stage. So when I film the kids off of it, it's not the same experience as when they're there with the
Wow.
with the
Hmm.
clapper and the
Hmm.
countdown and the whole experience. So for me, the social emotional learning and all that happens. I think it's I think green screen technology needs to stick around because it's an experience. I have had kids start talking to each other more. They're collaborating, right? They're not, I teach teenagers. They're not always on their phones on. They're collaborating. They're arguing. And then I swoop in and teach I statements because I can teach social emotional learning right there. And the filming is only this much of it. So it's not them
Wow.
technology. But anyway, what I wanted to share is a book I made. And I usually call it The Joy is Real, but I added some things for you. Real, REEL, because I'm a cheesy punny.
And I'm going to, this link to the book will be in the weekly resource collection. So I'm going to share it shortly.
Yes. And
Here we go.
in this book, I'm going to make it larger for you. it is a bunch of ideas of how to not only use a green screen, but creative media to inspire your students. Now, here's my little thing about this. And I'm actually, I have a book coming out, and this is a big chunk of it, is as much as we want them to do that science report and use the green screen and do all this stuff, absolutely. But before you do that, you let them play with a simple little micro project, which I call them, or mini project, to let them fall in love with the platforms and feel the confidence they need to be more creative in that big project.
Wow.
So when I'm running from a dinosaur, there's a purpose to that. It's not just me having a good time, which I am having a good time. But also that whole talk we had about mindfulness, joy. Joy is something that the media, I mean, kids love memes. They love, they love to laugh. They love TikTok. Joy is a really great emotion to bring out in them quickly when you need to. And so I'm going to show you a bunch of fun little ideas, or as many as we can get to, of how to learn CapCut, WeVideo, Canva, Adobe Express, DoInk, all of them with these fun little projects just to get the kids in love with creating media, and you too, teachers. So let's.
Wow. Love this. Oh my god. Amazing. You see how happy they are. Wow.
So, I mean, I love that quote. Joy is the simplest form of gratitude. And that could be a whole nother show, is just talking about gratitude and how gratitude and your breath are like the two magic potions that you can have right away. And when I say gratitude, it's not just, I'm going to go in a soapbox here. Of course, we're always grateful for our home and our shelter and our food and our loved
Yes.
ones. But true gratitude practice, and this is from Oprah, is throughout the day practicing it with the little things. Like, I'm grateful for being on your show today, but I'm also grateful that I had some yogurt and granola in my fridge I forgot about. I was like, oh yeah. I'm grateful that the sun is out today. Sometimes it's just, I'm grateful for, I saw a cute squirrel. Sometimes that's all it is. But what it does is it changes your brain chemistry, and joy does the same thing. It's the simplest form of gratitude. So let's talk about joy, and I'll get off my soapbox. So you will have access to this book. Most of them have lesson plans attached to it. If not, they'll be in my book, or a lot of them are on my YouTube page. But I put together some fun stuff just to show you some fun things. Now, this is my niece. She's actually coming over today. She's from
So
from
lovely.
California. I haven't seen
So
her.
lovely.
Oh, I'm so excited. So
Yeah, there is a comment from David. Yes, let them learn the tool before the content to get them invested in using their voice and style and their learning artifacts they make.
can you hear the noise on my videos? I hope so.
No, no, there is no sound.
Oh no. Did you not
Whoa.
hear it in my last one either? Oh no.
No, but the the video was amazing itself, so we just were enjoying.
You know why that's happening, or
Maybe when you start sharing, there is a tick box, to share with the sound, like on Zoom.
let's see.
Probably there must be sound. You can restart sharing the screen, for instance.
Yeah, I'm gonna
try. So because these comments are so amazing. So
yeah,
I'm
you
also from David.
have audio.
Imagination sparks innovation.
Okay, I'm having trouble stopping my.
Okay, do you want me to hide it?
Yeah, go ahead and hide it.
Yay! Just did. And it's wonderful. Totally agree with Ruchita. Thanks for joining. These pictures, and again, I love this quote. Simplicity is, what was it? Simplicity or.
I hope this works.
Yeah, let's try.
Do you hear the sound or no?
No.
Oh. Oh,
Oh,
it's such a
sure.
bummer. Yeah, most of mine is all about music and sound. But we will make it work. That will just gives people something awesome to watch later, hopefully. But
Erica, you're a genius, and this is from Olga. Olga.
oh, that's so sweet. I'm sad you can't hear the music because it's part of the joy of it all.
Oh, sorry.
But
Yeah.
I know. So let me try something else. Stress relief. You can see what I was watching here. Let me see if I play it from YouTube if it makes a difference.
Sure.
Can you
Oh
hear that?
no, no, no sound. Have you seen there's the tick box when you start sharing the
Yeah,
screen all over again? Yeah.
I did click
Oh,
it. It might have to do with something
Mike.
else. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
know.
one more thing, but you keep talking and I'm gonna see if I can
I've just prepared really fun like activity for Erica on World Wall. I hope we have time for this. It's like super. It's fun. Some questions because I've started this in stories. Like some fun facts about Erica, and if you have seen them, so we're going to carry on and know some more things about Erica. But I hope that we have time for that. Anyway, so Erica, you changed the camera.
I just want to see if that had
You can
something to
see
do
the
with
green screen.
it. Can you hear it?
Yeah, no. Oh,
That's okay. All right, we'll just figure it out. That's such a bummer.
I
But it
love this
happens.
one. Mhm.
It happens. All right. So I will show you as much as I can and get over the sound thing. Yeah, it just makes me confused, but my computer. Okay. So let's see. All right, let's get back to the fun stuff. So this one is called Gift a GIF, and it's super easy to do in all these programs. We video. You can use
Mhm.
Canva, you can use Google Slides, and it's super fun. And I have a lesson plan attached to this for you. But it's a great way to honor somebody who you want to either give your student some encouragement or you want them to learn to do that for somebody else. So I have my students make these for people that they care about too. So, okay. So it's called Gift a GIF. And then if you go to the hashtag, I'm really huge right now. Can you make me smaller again?
No, but you switched between the cameras, I guess.
That's why. That's why. Okay. All right. Maybe kick me out for a second, but that's okay. I'll just be big. So this one, I know. You have to do this in practice. I'm like, I'm a giant head. This one is a name tag one that is really sweet. The kids tell me about themselves and we learn about each other through them either becoming part of the show or just putting things that represent them. So a lot of kids cartoon themselves if they don't want to be on
Wow.
camera. But for this boy right here, he plays football and he's a gamer. So it's a very simple lesson plan that we love to do. And there's Achilles. He always has to have Barney in all of his. And she did a Frozen theme for this one. And what's neat with doing is that these kids can
Whoa.
draw themselves. They all can. It's very good for special needs kids, especially Achilles, who's my boy with with Barney. He has really short fingers, and with the doing gap, he's enabled to manipulate
Wow.
himself and do it all himself on that because he can't really type. So to me, that was a beautiful practice just to see him do that. And Isabel had the cutest one with,
Oh, she's adorable.
he's so cute. The music's cute too, but I gotta get over it. And here's Isabel, and she had a whole plan for this. And you want a Candyland?
Erica, so did something happen with the mic so the sound is different? Like in the aquarium or something. Probably.
Hmm.
Oh, no, it's good. No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's perfect.
Huh. Maybe it's because I was playing a video.
That's
I know, this is so strange. It's so strange. Maybe I'm trying to think if there's a different way to share it. Share with audio. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so that's Isabella. And the thing I want you to watch on your own, since we don't have sound, is I'm going to want to come back on and do this again with sound. But you can't do it without talking.
Yes, of course, I understand. Yeah, but
Yeah, exactly. This is Isabella, and she's explaining her process. And this is the part about green screen that I love, is just watching the child.
we can hear it.
Hey,
Yes,
yes.
finally, you did it, Erika. So beautiful.
So we planned all this out. And
Then I'm just gonna like say it, I guess. And
Okay.
then I'll just be sad because I didn't get it.
now, what did you say? You timed something out?
Oh yeah. I timed it so because there's another lollipop falling right under the A.
Okay.
After I go 1, 2, so then I'm like, and then 1, and then I got it, but I can't get it. So this,
All right.
and I'll sit.
Let's try it. Oh, they're gonna sit. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then at the bottom, I'm gonna be in cigar. I'm gonna be like,
All right. She's thought this through. Excellent. All right. Thanks, honey. Tell that I like to play.
Yes.
Did you hear all of that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
She was
I'm so
sharing
happy
with all of her excitement that this is like
Oh, I'm so
the
happy.
best.
That was really throwing me, and I know I should. I've hosted so many lives myself. You got to let things go, and it's hard when you're the one sharing. But the thing about that, the reason I showed you that is that's the beauty of it. It's like it doesn't matter what they're really creating, but watching her reason through it and talk through it and get excited about it. And I teach, like I said, I teach middle school, so I have a lot of kids stuck in their phones and they're not talking
Yeah.
as much to each other, not in a healthy way. And so and also the word play. You saw a lot of the word play, and play is the healthiest thing kids can do, but also adults. And that's all of these projects. I want the adults to try it first. So anyway, do you want me to keep going, or do you have a
Yeah,
question?
no, I'm just like, wow.
Oh, you're way too kind. So this one, I put the answer here, and I almost wish I didn't. I have the kids try to figure out how I created this, and a lot of this started with Trisha Fugelstad, Fugelfund. You know her very well too.
Yes, yes.
She's a dear friend of
Patricia
mine.
was a presenter here, so I can add the link as
Oh,
well.
I know. I was there chiming you guys on, and
Yes.
she originally came up with the snow globe idea. So I'm really into jump cuts and reels, and so was she. So this is something I came up with during a lunch break one day. I was trying to figure out if I could stump the kids. So I made this.
Wow.
But but the thing about this, it was so fun, is the kids had to figure out, and it says it right there on the bottom, kids had to figure out what I had to film. So if you think about it, you film the snow globe sitting by itself, then you film me touching it, and then you have to actually do an extra step that all the kids missed the first.
do you wanna build a snowman? Come on.
So when you jump in, the trick is for this, whenever you land somewhere, you want to do a jumping sequence, and you want to jump to leave. So I always tell people, if you ever want to do anything where you land somewhere, it's very simple. If you have a jump, you just cut your video to right where your feet are at the highest they're going to be. And you don't have to jump that high. So that's all that is. But the one that stumped them was at the end, was when I came out, there really wasn't a table behind me. So I had to take a picture of the table and the snow globe and use it as my green screen background. You can tell it's even too big. but that's the kind of stuff that the kids get thinking. They have, and I made them figure this out, and it was a really good lesson plan. But then they fell in love with CapCut. I think it was CapCut we used for this one. So they learned so much just by doing this lesson. And now we can do the science project, or we can do the math project, or whatever it is you want to do. So, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing that you shared with these tips, because, when any teacher, I guess, just like is watching for the very first time, they're thinking like, oh my gosh, how to make this happen? It's like magic,
And you
you
think
just
that,
1,
but
2, 3, 3
yeah,
steps.
it's a lot of the stuff I do. People think, oh my gosh, I could never do that. You guys, it's so easy. Some of it, it's, and I'm starting to share all my secrets to finally have time to put them out there, because they're so simple and they're so fun, and you'll feel so great about it. Plus you'll laugh. The outtakes are your favorite part. So just get playing with it. Doink is the best app on the planet. It's $5. You never spend another dime. Yes, I'm good friends with them, but that's because I'm obsessed with their app. They had no choice. We live here in Massachusetts too, but there's so much behind the scenes in that app. I actually, at the end here, I have an online course, and it's only $10.
I just wanted to ask you
Go ahead.
this about your course, because you shared that you're, as I said before, so you're number one, you're the one and only, you started this, and you're inventor of so many ideas. Just do you have you created a course? I've seen something that you announced, but it was last year, I think. Green
Yeah.
screen gal something. Do you have anything that is like upcoming soon, or anything? Just share, please. I just want to learn from you.
Oh my gosh, you're adorable. I do have a course right now. It is, I'm almost afraid to stop sharing because I don't want my
Here we go. It's on the screen.
Okay, great. This is in Teachable. And if you go to my website, which is kind of a mess right now, but
It's okay.
What my problem is, I
It
just
takes
keep
so much time. I know.
creating, and I need to organize my stuff. This is the replays of the Green Screen Summit we had 2 years in a row, with some incredible people. And Anna, you're going to be in this next time when I have it. We're going to have it this winter. I see the Meryl's here, E-Twins. We got Barbara Bray, there's Trisha, and oh my gosh, Celeste Endo, all these incredible
amazing people. Yes.
But if you click on my picture right here, you'll go to my website, and this is one of the things I was going to show here today is 10 ways to create a green screen studio on any budget. It has all the info you need in there, from something as simple as, if you have a projector, just make a Google slide or a Canva slide green and present it, and you have a waist up green screen like that. But it also tells you what floor I use, and all different kinds of budgets. And my favorite way to save money is this. You can use coffee cups, whatever. Woo, I'm big.
I'll make it smaller. Like, wait, I just wanted to highlight what you're sharing.
No, that's okay. I'm fine with it. Yeah. Or makeup. This is the best tripod you can have. You can use a Dunkin' Donuts cup. I use these because they have lids, but I've used toilet paper holder rolls and everything. And there you go. You have a tripod. And that's how you can do jump cuts and stuff. You have to drop my lamp. You have to have a tripod for a lot of things. And if you don't have a budget, I know you drink coffee, people. I know you do.
I just can't fix it. I can't stop liking.
Okay. All right. So the course.
This comment from David. So you were mentioning about the green screen, all of these options. So that those that try green screen and have issues, 90% of problems are fixed with lighting. And this is so true. So I'm using this. I love it. And especially when you use the green screen and light, it's different. It's like reflecting and all of this stuff. Light is super essential. Whatever you're filming, taking pictures, selfies, at least sometimes was like, oh, is it me? Okay, but it was so much fun anyway. But light is like,
yeah. And I lost my screen. I was going to show you the course.
Here we go. Is it? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but you're right about lighting. And one trick not a trick, but something that people should know is never stand up against the green screen, you need to be a couple feet in front of it, because then it'll get rid of the shadows and the spilling. Your hair probably has a green halo because it's light colored. And I work with the elderly a lot. We before COVID, and we're starting to do it again, is we go to assisted livings and bring the green screen. And my favorite thing to do is to help these 95-year-olds bungee jump and skydive. And
What?
yeah, but the thing is, a lot of them, most of them are in wheelchairs and walkers, but we can cover those up. We have special things to cover. My mom actually is helping me make some fitted things for wheelchairs where that disappears, and they now have an experience, whether it's a video or a picture
Amazing.
of them skydiving or doing something and for their families. And I didn't know how it was over, but and I bring students with me, and it filled my heart, and the kids learned so much from these people. And I couldn't believe all the walkers that were lined up to get their picture. I mean, we didn't know what would happen, and we were there. We had to go back 3 times because it was so popular. But anyway, there's a video of that on my YouTube, and it is worth the watch. And as far as for my course, like I said, my website's a little messy, but right here, 3, 2, 1, become a green screen rock star. It's only $10 right now. You do have to have the Do Wink app. So that is another $5. I'm probably going to add a coupon code. I'll post it later for everybody that came today too. So I'll call it Anna.
Oh, you're amazing.
But that's on greenscreengal.com, and click on my picture. And I got to get off this website before it makes me dizzy, but and it's a wonderful, fun course. You will learn, there's WeVideo and Do Wink, and you will learn all the back end. And WeVideo has a 30-day free trial as well, but you'll learn all the masking tool and all the tricks that we use. But yeah, I have so much to show you. I don't even know what time it is.
Oh, you just whatever. It depends how much time you have. So.
Oh no, I don't know how long your show can go. So
no limit for you, Erika.
Okay, if people don't get bored, all right. So on this one,
can I mention this, since we've covered? So if you're watching us as a recorded version, please don't hesitate and grab your highlights. Wow's house. Let's spread this magic that Erika creates like every day. Check this out. It's unique, so it must be spread. So
and I never know. A lot of times I will post these at 2 a.m. because I'm giggling. I have ideas and I can't sleep. And then I don't remember how I did it. So that's why a lot of my tutorials are just being made now from years ago. So
yes,
I have to go back and figure out like how many. And I app smash a lot.
Olga was right. You're a genius. You see what you're doing. You started, so you are the #1 creator about this.
I don't know about that, but I'm not going to stop. That's for sure. But
amen. Yes.
You're so cute. But this is an idea for shy kids. We use, and I'm starting to learn how to do this on other apps like Canva and stuff. But it works really well with the Do Wink app. It's the silhouette effect. And I have this video where.
Oh, something happened with the sound again, Erika. We don't hear you. It's probably, yes, it's because of the video, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's all right.
So now it's perfect. Yes.
Oh,
Fuggle fan. Hey, ladies.
Yeah, I don't think we can't hear us. But this is something I did with kids where we turn them.
I saw my face. I just wonder who's that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was neat because the kids got to express themselves more. They're a lot less shy, and the ones that wanted to dance, but they were so excited that they were going to be a silhouette. So I love that one. And whenever you have something green in your life, you have to also, like this, I have a green shirt.
One sec. So, yeah, because of the video. Wow. Oh my God.
Oh, you are so kind. That was right before COVID happened. And I had this green water plant thing. And I said, hey guys, we got to cheer up, because we were all, teenagers. Yeah. Everybody was grumpy. And I had this idea, and the kids helped me do it. And they said, we want to help you do it. And it was really easy to do. This is a green purse, by the way. So anything green.
It's green. Is it?
It's green. It's green.
No
It's
way.
purple now. But anything, it doesn't even have to be green. That's what's so great. Any color can be chroma keyed, especially in Do Ink and even in WeVideo. But we just put the video on the bottom of the smiley faces, very simple, and then we took emojis and we just animated them really quickly to pour out of the thing. So it was just I think it was in WeVideo or doing just a bunch of little smiley faces right in a row. That's all it was. And it was extremely simple. And now you can even do that in Canva because they have the animation path. So stuff like that. And it gets the kids into the program, and it also gets them excited to do something with their core subjects. Now this one is this was a little inappropriate, but this is when I very first started green screen, and I teach teens. So we were like, let's learn how to clone ourselves. So this is what this girl came up with.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I know.
No, it's fun because it's like for TikTok or something. It's terrific.
Yeah, we were just having some fun, and I don't usually show that one, but I think this crowd can handle it. So let's see, full screen.
Erika, just a couple of comments. Yeah. Could you cover this? There's a comment from Michael. Hi, Michael. Thanks for tuning in from New Zealand. So have you tried Clipchamp over WeVideo?
I have used Clipchamp. I always forget about it. I use a lot of CapCut because CapCut's so easy to get to on my phone. But like I said, I app smash. I'll go into WeVideo to get music. I'll go in there to get, to do, there's animation in there you can do, but in Do Ink, you have more of a free form animation. So we'll use Do Ink for that. And the chroma key is really good there. And then in Do Ink, I use a lot because you can make, and that's in here too, you can make animated transparent GIFs or GIFs, whatever you call them. And those go everywhere. But as far as Clipchamp, that's a good one. You can do this in Adobe now, and you can do this in Canva. A lot of these projects can be done almost anywhere, but I do tend to go back to the same ones a lot just because they're on my phone and they're great. But they're all really good. I'm like an ambassador of all these companies, so it's hard.
Yeah, Adobe rocks these days. Like, I mean,
no, but
incredible.
That was a good suggestion, Clipchamp. Speaking of jump cuts in Magic, I'm a huge fan of Zach King. He's like my Oprah, and here I got to meet him. Zach King, folks, look at that.
Wait. Can you do that again, Erika?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my God.
Take that picture, people, and send it to him. So what this is for me is street cred with my students. It's like, they're like, you met Zach King, and most kids don't understand. They're like, can you have him come here? I'm like, sure, no problem. But he did comment on one of these posts that we've been doing because we've been doing a lot of his tricks. And jump cuts are a great way to teach kids like Clipchamp or even Canva or anything, just to learn the video track. They're very easy. You can do them in one day. And it's things like this. I love this kid. Wait, hold on.
Just disappeared.
What's that?
Just disappeared. Like
yes,
in
just
his
disappeared. And I wish I could make it bigger. But yeah, he just set up his phone. He might have used one of these, or he just his phone. And this is during COVID. You can see with the masks. And he took it all in one. I always do. It always works out better when you can do it in one take, just because, and kids do this on TikTok all the time because they have it built right in. People with Google phones that built. So there's a million ways you can do this. But it's a great way if you're teaching a program or you want kids to do a group project, or you're just too tired to teach. They go nuts like this.
There's a comment. Sorry for interrupting. Firstly, Googling Zach King from Michael.
Oh, you have to know this man. He's amazing. Tag me. Yeah, he's wonderful. And there's another one, Aaron's Animals, AARONS. They're actually friends now, and they're both YouTubers that my students and I are obsessed with. And they're super creative.
Oh my God, this is my favorite. I think one of my favorites that you shared. It's so amazing. It's like collaboration of the whole class. Like it looks like this, and
Exactly.
everyone is so engaged, into this creative
Exactly.
process, the process of creation, whatever. It's amazing.
It is, and I love seeing them work together, and they have so
Yeah.
much fun. Everybody's included, and even the kids that might help the filming part if they don't want to be in it.
Mhm.
But this is one that Tanya Gonzalez is sharing Friday for Adobe. She's actually sharing it for her school district. It's been posted all over her pages and stuff. I showed her at ISTE how to do all these tricks, and she's going to share them. So if you are interested in learning how to do that, you should watch her on Friday. Tanya Gonzalez. I'm surprised she's not here. And then this is one we use CapCut. It's the freeze frame. I saw it on Instagram, and it's if you go under styles in CapCut and go to the very right, it's called freeze frame. And then I brought green screen in and added my own thing to it.
Wow. So positive. Like,
yeah, she's a dancer, and she wanted to. So as you can see, you have to film them where they're not too much in the same path. And we had a blast with that. And I have a bunch of examples. Here's one of me. I call this one, there's bagels in the office. So sorry. Here, I'll set that over. So as you can see, here's my clone.
wow. Like it seems like unreal, to make the same, or
Yeah, it's and it's a really simple process. And that one, like I said, that's all CapCut. I do actually in WeVideo do cloning where it's a lot more intricate. That's going to be in my book too, or on my YouTube eventually, where you can do really cool things. But this is one some girls made. I sent them out of the classroom, and they knew how to just film and then use a tripod and just slice their jump cuts. And this is what they came up with. I was blown away. Isn't that
oh
cute?
my god,
They just fell for the
students love it. I'm so sure.
and yeah, and they use things like shake and stuff like that to hide that. But like I said, I don't know how much time we have, because I have there are so many pages in this book, and I don't know if anybody has any requests, because if anybody follows my stuff, they might want to know how I do some of my tricks, or I don't know, maybe not.
Of course, I'm just sharing now. Right now, I'm sharing. Oh gosh, where is this? I'm sharing with the Wakelet Resource Collection on YouTube. So if you're watching us again on Facebook, LinkedIn, please do join on YouTube and grab this beautiful collection that Erika has made for you, where you can find the links, because there was a question from Olga, can you share with the book link? Yes, it's in the Wakelet Resource Collection. So just hit the link and enjoy, and don't forget to grab your highlights. Don't be just grabbers. Just give something like your personal post, feedback from today's session, and don't forget to tag Erika, me, and use the hashtag #TeachersLoveEdu. Erika, this is so amazing, everything that you share. What is it? What about holiday fun? Is it for Christmas?
Well, or any holiday. We've done Kwanzaa, we've done everything. And with this, these are this one is a lesson on how to use Canva for stop motion. And it's just a bunch of pictures of her where she ends up being an aerial ski.
Wow. So, oh my God. So where did she created this? Like, WeVideo? Where she created this? What app has she used? Like,
we used Canva for this one.
Canva.
We used remove background, I think. Actually, we might have used Do Link as well, but Canva, it's very easy. We took those 5 pictures of her, and then we removed the background, and we just placed them in this order here. So each slide, you duplicate the background and just place each picture, and then it make the slides 0.1 seconds. And that's the key. I have a tutorial for this for Canva stop motion on my YouTube, and it's super easy to do. And the kids got really creative, and that was just made from pictures. And then another way too for sense of belonging is to get your staff involved in your school. On dress up days, we have a lot of days like Patriots Day, because I live in New England, and things like that, where we dress up for Spirit Week. And I'll have the green screen set up, and my green screen is very light and portable. It's in that packet, and I'll just put it in the hallway sometimes, and I'll just get anybody I can on Ugly Sweater Day to come in, and it's such a sense of community. But I think my favorite thing with this one is I got kids involved from a bunch of different classes that didn't know each other that now do, because they memorize. They're like, hey, you're number 5 in the Christmas thing, in the holiday chart. And I saw a lot of friendships built that way, just because it was a sense of belonging. But watch number 10 and 16. I want to give people a little trick on how to do this.
Wow. There is no sound, but the picture, the video itself, it showcases so.
It's the I forgot who sings it, BB King, or is it A Dreamin' of a White Christmas? So here I'm dancing by myself.
You're so lucky. Yeah.
So with 10 and 16, they didn't even know each other. Totally different classes.
Wow.
So we had 25 numbers on the board, and each number had a script. And it said, for those 2 numbers, it said at 9 seconds, one of them had to turn and go, you, me, and the other one went, you, me, and then
brilliant.
That's all it was. So, but those 2 became friends because they saw each other in this video. They weren't even in the same class. They just picked those numbers for their script. So you can do things like this very easily. And the best trick for that, I have it over there, but it's cardboard. The cardboard things kids use for reports and things, just to put green over it. And this is how you climb out of things. You just reach over the edge. I think everybody knows that trick now, but yeah.
I didn't know. I just said, wow.
You're way too kind. We use chairs or whatever's flat. We've even made round ones for windows, but you just put green over the cardboard and have them reach over, and they can be in a chimney. They can be in a car. A fun trick for cars is don't have them do a fake steering wheel. Just put their arm on the edge of the cardboard, and then have another kid hold, do you know those, what are they called? Bulletin or little whiteboards, like a heavy whiteboard or something. There's something that's kind of heavy. They just go like this, and then it makes wind in people's hair. Yeah. Or they tie, sometimes the girls tie their hair.
They're so realistic, and they're the part of this creation. Gosh, they're so empowering.
It's just fun
and inspiring. I can do that, so we can create this. It's like the team spirit for sure.
Yeah. And also green screen has no age limit.
Yeah, there's a question you see from Olga. I wonder how to involve my students, young adults. How would they love it? So
Body Blue rays. Oh, she's doing that. Wonder how to involve my students. I think start off by playing yourself first, but just get a green tablecloth at the dollar store or something and just play. I would get the Dewink app to play. There is a free one called Kapwing. You can also use CapCut, is also free green screen. But if you have iPads or even an iOS, it's really worth it for the $5 or $4.99, because once you just start playing around with it, the ideas for your kids will come. I start off with simple things like the name tag thing. We made our names in a fun font. You can make those so many places now. Adobe has some really cool fonts they just released, the AI ones, and then have the kids just simply put themselves, if you are someone who likes to read books, sit inside the O and read a book. Or, I've had kids put a basketball net and hang from it and be superheroes and things like that. So just something simple, or find something green and turn your students' sweatshirts into flames or well, not flames.
Where do you get your ideas from? We decided today that you're a genius, Erika. That's what I've just signed in, like what Olga said. It's true. What you're sharing, I can't get it, from the air, but you did.
I wouldn't call myself a genius. I think I'm just a goofball, and I
I just did. So yeah, I told you,
have
you're a genius.
confidence.
Everyone knows that. So
I don't get scared of it because I think, it's so funny because whenever I post something new, I always wonder, is anybody else going to find this as hysterical as I find it or as heartwarming as I do? But you just can't worry what other people think. A lot of adults too, they won't post their green screen things. They don't think they're good enough. And the thing is, you have to let the ones that aren't that good get posted too, because it's a process. You should see, I think it's in here. You should see my first ones. They were horrible, but I'm proud of them because it was trying something new.
it's your learning path. If you need to respect this. So
right. And I teach
that's so inspiring.
I teach a lot of tricks about how to get rid of lighting issues. So if you have a lighting issue or black or spots in your background, change the background to something busy where you won't see them. A lot of times I'll brighten up. I take all our footage on green. We don't put the background in first. That way you can get through the line of kids faster. But we film on green here, and then I brighten it up on my iPhone. You can even use iMovie too. I always forget about iMovie, but I brighten it there first before I bring it anywhere else, because to get rid of a lot of the shadows. Ink is great because they have and that's all in the course I have, where you can use the masking tool to erase those dark patches if it's a picture. And
wow,
like having
it's
Photoshop in there.
Yeah.
So all of those tools are in there to fix it. And you'd be surprised how easy it is. So as far as my ideas, I don't know. They come from watching TV. I mean,
if you're the first one, who are you watching? That's my question, because you're the inventor.
Commercial about Crohn's disease, where they go, enough Crohn's, and those words pop out, and I'm like, I want to learn how to do that. Motion graphics. TV now is so fun. Commercials, even the Target commercials, are all stop motion. You can get ideas everywhere, and my ideas are nothing riveting. I mean, it's just like, what, I want to show you my dad. This one's funny because he's, sorry, Dad, 84. And he loves the green screen. He's really good with Ink and stuff. And he came up with this idea on his own.
He's using this app. He creates.
Yeah. He uses Canva, uses CapCut.
Can I do this like right now? Because it's like for your dad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll show it to you if you want me to.
Please do that.
Yeah. Right. I'm not sharing the screen. Did I have to share again?
Now you just let me know there are 3 screens.
Oh, I know.
Okay, this one.
Hopefully that one has. Okay, I don't know if it has sound though. Does this have sound?
No.
One of them had sound. I don't know which one. But what he's saying in his Swedish accent is, "Hi everybody. Sue and I want to wish you what does he say?
Is this your dad? Is your father?
He says, I sure hope that all your problems only last as long as your New Year's resolutions. And he wanted so he wanted to he had this idea of a floating head.
It's amazing.
Backyard. He put the gator in, he put the bird in, he put the fireworks, he layered all this stuff in, and he came up with this for his Christmas card all on his own. And he's always coming up with ideas now. And I just find that so heartwarming that somebody in his 80s is even enjoying this. So it's just endless.
Is it Barbara? Was Trisha?
Barbara Bray. I'm going to stop sharing for a second, see if I can get that sound back on. I think I can stop sharing. You have 4 screens open for me.
That's okay. Just let me know which one. So this one is sharing. Is it correct?
I'm actually going to share a new one. I just shared a new one.
Sorry, I see it. I can see it.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know if this works, but we'll try.
Let me do this again. So which one? Oops. I think I've just lost
it. You hear the sound on that or no?
Ah, 1 sec. So let's try which of the screens because it just. Okay, just want to make sure that this is the correct one. So are you clicking anything about the video, the sounds?
I do click the
Oh,
box.
yeah, I
Sound.
can see the mouse. Yeah, of yours. Just
Yeah, this is right. So it's too bad the sounds.
no sound. Oh, we don't hear.
Amazing. And we did this from afar, where she lives in California, I live in Boston, and
This, you invented this. Yeah.
yeah. So I wanted to do this with you. We just didn't have time, but it's really fun to practice through Zoom, and that's just using Zoom. And we had to slide our chairs in, and the outtakes of that are so funny. I almost fell down, and so that's where the whole grid thing came from.
I can't
And
wait to make it with you. Like it's one of the ideas again that I love the most because
yeah,
you during the COVID pandemic, anything because I've got friends from all over the globe, so and we can still create something together.
yes, exactly.
So
And
it's
we did
very-
this. We just did it through Zoom. You can use the app as well, and just created these. And during COVID, my students and I made a lot of this kind of things from home when they were at home. But what's fun about the grids is having the kids figure out how to interact. So in this one,
Erika, the sound, yeah, whenever you the video starts, like we
it
don't
worked.
hear you well. Yeah, now we can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just didn't think it was there. But anyway, I'll just show it real quickly. But to watch how they interact, the Merrills and the E twins at the top don't live near each other. But we got in a Zoom call to figure out. It was so funny. Christian had to be like, guys, this is what we're going to do. And this is how it's going to happen. Because we were all like, well, we should do this. But let me show it to you real quick.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Yeah. Somehow it reminds me Harry Potter, this newspapers.
Well, it was so much fun I think this is more fun than even putting our summit together, was having these creators work with each other. I worked with Maria from Sweden. That's me with Barbara. Yes, Trisha's here.
It's Trisha. Oh my gosh, so sorry, Trisha. I messed up, with your YouTube channel type
So
name.
Trisha
Like,
and Barbara passed coffee to each other. And they live in
you're
Chicago,
amazing.
California. So it's just a lot of fun. And what we do with my students is we make a fun grid. This is a set of twins that made one together first. And then now the grids have turned into things like we're making one on teen self-care. So I have students who are at a spa, and then another one riding his bike, and he shows up at the spa and joins them. And then we had somebody else pass down some water to them. So they learn to interact while they're teaching teen self-care. Another one we did was on climate action. So someone was planting a garden, and somebody else brought them or dropped down some water for them and things like that. We even had someone in an electric train pick everybody up. Someone rode their bike through the whole grid, and it gets really intricate. And watching the kids, just the process of creating these scripts, even using some AI to help them. And we have one on Pay It Forward with Kindness, where it's a Pay It Forward kindness trail all the way through the grid. And I just, thank you, Brady Bunch. Thank you, Brady
So
Bunch.
phenomenal. Like,
well, thank you. I appreciate you. I don't want to take up all your time because I literally, this is why I'm writing a book, because there's so much.
We can't wait. So I can't wait to have your book and to spread it even further, and this is something that I'm so looking forward to grab a book from amazing Erika. Genius. Yes. And just can't wait.
Oh, you're so sweet. And I don't even know what time it is, sweetie. I don't know what time you want.
I'm super inspired. But anyway, is it the last page or just,
oh God, no.
because
But that's
no.
okay. I'm going to show you here. We just show you the book. Let's see what we
No,
got here.
you just, oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So I have magic tricks,
Oh
You
my
can do with your
God.
students. There is a whole section on WeVideo where you can run from dinosaurs. This one is using pop culture, classic moves like Dirty Dancing. I don't know if you watch Stranger Things.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Okay,
but
then I'll
I
show you
don't
that.
like the last seasons, but too much, hate for some people. But yeah, for
Well,
sure.
my students wanted
I
to
will love it.
recreate
Yeah.
season 1, the scene where they get lost in the tree.
Yes, my favorite season 1. Like,
So I of course
love it.
volunteered. Hopefully the sound is there. Can you hear it?
Oh my. No, there is no sound, but the picture
Oh,
is
hold on.
perfect.
Anyway, anyway, I'm
Oh, so wow. You see? And I have so many students, they're big fans of Stranger Things, and they would love to be a part of something like this.
yeah, I'm glad you
So
couldn't
many
hear
fans here, like,
that. That was me. I'm glad you couldn't hear the sound. And you do what you have to do to entertain your students, but they learned a lot about the programs making these. Here's Dirty Dancing, and
oh
we
my
have
God.
Michael Jackson up here, and I wear the green suit for that. So that one is a lot of fun. And like I said, there's at the end of the day, they do have to learn science, social studies, STEAM. So now when they make their projects, their creativity soars.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You just blew me away.
But this project here, the kids knew they could do a voiceover. They didn't want to talk on camera, which I don't really like when kids talk on camera. I think it's better when you use other means. But after learning and doing all the fun stuff, they now can create these projects about what they're learning with confidence. Uh, oh, there he is.
Oh my God. I've said it to Trisha when she was sharing, with the creations that she has made with her students, that I just want to highlight this again. Your students will never forget anything that you have created like this way together. Like, it's forever.
And I tell the kids that I said, you might not remember me, you might not remember middle school, but you're going to remember this moment, especially the outtakes and just the joy from it. We just laugh so hard, and just the problem solving of trying to figure out how to do something or make it, look the way we want. And Trisha, I have one of yours in here, actually. Trisha has a great lesson plan, and my students, this is a video Trisha and I made with her animation, and my students used her talking lesson like this to do bad dad jokes. So that was a fun way to teach Canva stop motion and things like that. So now they can make a stop motion about the life cycle of a plant. Does that make sense? Like, do the fun one.
Yeah.
And then now their life cycle of the plant is phenomenal because they have all these extra pieces of creative video production. They're using slow motion, they're using, animation, and it just takes their creativity to a whole new level. But yeah, that's why I just keep playing. And but a lot of people will ask me, how can I use this for math? How can I use it for science and STEAM? How can you know? It's endless, the ideas.
It's endless. And I just want to say that I knew that you have made like lots of and shared so many amazing resources, ideas, but I didn't have any ideas like how many you have already created. Like this in this book. And I'm joining this comment from Trisha. Can't wait for Erika's book. Yes. Erika, it's high time, whenever it's on, just let me know.
Oh, well, I will give you a little information about it. It's
Please.
definitely a work in progress, and
We can't wait.
trying
Like,
to find the page of it. I don't know if I put it in here, but it
please add the word genius because you totally deserve this. That's
you are way too kind to me,
it's not only mine. So Michael has joined me with us. You see, totally.
Michael. I love you, Mike.
Yes. You
Well,
see?
I think it's under Canva. That's where it is. So the two things I would love for people besides the course is to look.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this one.
I know that's the one I wanted to touch on before I leave you today, but the also where is my book? Let's see where the book is. Oh, I know where it is. And never mind. I'll come back to that. But this one is where my heart really is right now, is the hashtag my breathing bubble. And I've come up with ways to create personalized breathing bubbles with the students in all these programs. Canva is the one that we're getting ready to post out to the world. This is all free. I just want to teach people how to breathe or to remember to breathe. They know how to breathe. But also the students creating their own personalized breathing bubbles, because I use the one from the Calm app a lot. And I just thought one day, I'm like, wouldn't that be cool if we can put something inside our own breathing bubble, which is a breathing technique. If people don't know it, inhale for 3, hold for 3. If we could put something personal in there to trigger some joy or calm or peace in us right away when we use them. So this one, a student made, he loves basketball. He loves the Celtics. He says that every time the Boston Celtics play and they're not doing well, he loses his mind. He says him and his dad are screaming at the TV and whatever, and something they do. And so now he uses his breathing bubble before the game. He definitely uses it when he knows they're getting behind, and he keeps it on his phone. And he also put his dog in here. So here is, hopefully the sound is there, but this is.
No sound, but okay. Again, looks fantastic.
As you can see,
yeah, but we don't hear you, when the video is like on, when it's in the process.
What's that?
We don't hear you when the video is on, so.
Oh, did you hear the music?
No.
Oh,
and your mic is, yeah.
That's what you were trying to tell me.
Yeah.
We might have to redo this. Yeah. Well, anyway, the bubbles are really special, and that
it's perfect, Erika. It's perfect. It's it's so visual. Since I'm so rooting for inclusion and accessibility tools and everything that relates to them. So what you do, you support your students with so many visual things, and this is always beneficial for every classroom. So. Even if we don't have the sound, we totally get into this, anything that you're sharing.
And if you haven't used Genially, folks,
yes,
jump in there. It is amazing. But no, I thank you for that, and I appreciate it. But we have to remember, I've been teaching 32 years, and a long time.
Amazing.
And kids have changed. The way kids learn is different. Their brains are developing differently. So we have to
tell us. Yeah, add some more, please. Yeah.
We have to change the way we teach. And I saw the internet get invented my 7th year of teaching. And so here's my book. I just wanted to show that to you. Hopefully this works. Yes, there we go. And that's why I try to encourage teachers. I said, you don't have to be a master at video or green screen or any of this. You just have to give it as an option. Instead of just Google Slides, give Canva as an option. Canva's
Google Slides. Oh my God, yeah.
Give it as an option, and the kids will blow your mind with what they come up with and what they create, and show their learning in ways. And then they do love to watch themselves. So if you do a stop motion on the life cycle of a butterfly, they're going to remember that, because it's very tedious to make those, and they're just going to remember. But they're also having fun in the process. And instead of if you always did a diorama, have the kids use the green screen and jump into their diorama. But don't add something new. Just take something you've always done that's more traditional and add this as an option for their reports. I just beg teachers to start playing. A lot of teachers are starting to play, though. They get into Instagram reels and stuff. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I just want to say this. Because, some teachers, they think, again, so the more features are in the tool, so the more complex it's going to be. But, since you've mentioned again that when students have these tools and options, they can be more focused on the process, and they can be more related to their creations that they're working on. So you mentioned that they like watching their videos where they are in, or if they're filming, as you mentioned, there are different roles, right, in the classroom while they're creating. So
exactly.
Roles. So this is fantastic.
Wow,
so powerful.
You are so sweet to let me play and to share my passion. You don't have to share my screen anymore. We can just chat.
Yeah,
We're good.
Erica, just I can't wait the next session about mindfulness more to dive in because you share so many epic apps and tips and hacks. We can wait for the book. This is one thing. But since you're, I just want to ask you, do we have like 5 minutes for fun, like
Yeah.
3 facts of yours? So I made this on World War. Just want to showcase. This
Oh
is
my.
fun. Yeah. So we just three, stay just let's choose 3 numbers, any numbers. So we can start with any, like just
4.
4. Okay, here's the question. This is so interesting.
Oh,
So where you'd like to go traveling and why? So this is my favorite. Sorry, it's like based on my personal preferences this year for sure.
well, traveling to me is the best classroom you can possibly have, even for yourself. I actually love to travel anywhere and everywhere
Wow.
because I actually used to travel with students. So I've been about 19 countries, and traveling with students, that sense of wonder every morning on these 3-week trips was just amazing. And the hard part is everything is not hard, but everything's planned ahead of time. So when you go to restaurants, we're used to walking out without paying because it's all so you have to remember not to dine and dash when you come home because everything is planned ahead. But I just remember the bus ride, just going in the Italian Alps from Austria to Italy, just such a magical moment. And so I will travel. I want to travel and share this green screen love. That's my dream. So right now I'm obsessed with the Maldives. I want to get there some,
Wow.
and Costa Rica, and back to Hawaii. How about you? Where do you want to go?
I always want to go to Spain or to the Netherlands
Yes,
and
it's beautiful there.
and
So
yeah,
yeah,
anywhere actually where my friends are.
yeah, exactly. I know I've met so many people all over the world, and I'm going to see Eileen's and
Italy, oh yes, in my list, and
meet me.
Portugal. Portugal, sorry, Portugal. Like
I know.
in so
Oh,
many places. Okay, let's get to number 2. I know that you're exhausted, and
no,
please,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
let's give it a fun.
Number 8,
Okay, let's go. Oh my God, sorry for that. So, if you were an animal, what would you be and why?
a lazy cat who gets
Wow.
spoiled, but probably I would say a bird of some sort, just because I want to fly.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't want to get my own food, so
That's why the cat. Okay, I got it. I
I'd
got
say,
you.
yeah, no, I'd say a bird, definitely. And I
Bird
don't
is
know.
perfect. You go traveling whenever you want to. You can spread your wings and
Yes, and I think I like. I just saw these wood cranes, wood stork. I can't remember the name of them. My father will be mad at me, but they mate for life. So we saw these two giant. They look like giant blue herons, but they're cranes, and they have red heads. Those are cool, and they have a mate.
wow,
I like that. So I'll be a crane.
fantastic. Okay, and the last one,
Number 2.
number 2. I knew that. I don't know why. It's like, so name people a person who inspired you or keep inspiring most in your life. Just,
Oh my goodness. How do you answer this? There's so many people
just from the
that keep
top.
inspiring me. Off the top, I'd say my parents. They're both
Love
artists.
this one.
They're amazing.
Yes,
And my
they're
dad's
amazing.
yeah, Eric and Sue Sandström, wonderful human beings. I'm so blessed, and to still have them, and yeah, they inspire me all the time.
Beautiful,
When Dad
beautiful
do
answer.
something I can't do, he figures out these tricks in Canva, and I'm like, how did you do that? So it's very cool.
Thank you, Erica. That was so much fun. And I wanted to highlight more personal stuff about you because you're genius, you're incredible, you're amazing, unique. And I just want to cover this comment from Trisha. So, what did you make this quiz game in World Wall? So that's a great
It's amazing.
variety of things that, like apps or tools and different. I forgot the name of this. Like they've got selection, so you can create those wheels, and that's super interactive again. And Erica, please don't leave the room because
Oh no,
I shared the resource collection. It was,
sorry.
oh,
Sorry,
please,
I'm so smaller.
let's
So
go. Woo. Hi, how are you?
oh, good.
Don't fly. Don't fly too far. Yeah. You see, this is the power of creativity. This is the power of like Erika, this is your power. And
Oh no, it's called ADD and I'm just having fun. So
thank you so much for sharing this magic again
allowing me to share
today.
it.
It was amazing to have you here, not just to watch. I love watching you on Twitter. Everything that you share is incredible. Everything that you create, but talking to you, this energy, beautiful energy of you, like please come more times. We can't wait to have you for to hear more about the breathing bubble, mindfulness.
Yeah.
So, oh,
I would love to come on and teach everybody just live how to make one, and we'll do it together. That would be a wonderful thing. We'll make sure the sound works.
yeah,
But
it again. It was super visual, so and
yeah,
everything is in the collection. So just you can
yeah, watch it later.
yeah you can
Yeah.
listen to the sounds in the collection for sure in the book, and we can't wait for your book. So
Thank you.
thank you for another wonderful. Okay, yeah, thank you, Ola. Yeah, we have decided that we have a word, very bright one for you, Erica. Genius, and this is so true. You just highlighted it so much today. Don't forget to share your highlights, and because Erica totally deserves that. And thank you so much, Erica. Thanks everyone who joined us. Hit the like button, subscribe, stay tuned for more upcoming PD webinars. Erica, one love, and we're grabbing another selfie soon. Thanks everyone, and yeah, it was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.